Hello everyone and welcome back to Pens with M's. I am super jazzed because today I have received my package from Esterbrook. And so if you follow my TikTok, you will know what this is. I may have impulse purchased the most perfect for me pen of all time. And to be honest, when I first started collecting fountain pens, I was like, oh yeah, Esterbrook's are pretty, but I don't know if there's a colorway that speaks to me. And then I got the Coffee Monster Co. one because that was a colorway that spoke to me. And then of course, I thought, well, that'll be my one Esterbrook, but I really love writing with it. It's a really beautiful writing experience. And so as you can see, I saw this one online and thought, well, hello. My obsession with Diet Coke is epic, and so I had to get her. So here it is. This is cute little bag it comes with. Oh my gosh, how cute. I didn't realize like it had a little bag. Let's open this really quick and see what it's like. Clearly it's not meant to hold a fountain pen. Probably just like other things, but yeah, I have a huge Diet Coke obsession. So case in point, like I've literally got one here, and I think we need to have a Diet Coke while we open this. So excuse me while I crisp Diet Coke. Yep. Okay, so this little bag is so cute. It's like really nice quality. Really pretty. It says Estie Cola. That's so cute. The pause that refreshes. Always Estie Cola. That's really cute. Really cute. Okay, so now that we know what it is, let's go ahead and open it. So I got the stub. It's my first stub. And this year, one of my goals was to get unusual nibs, or like less common nibs, I would say. I find I really like writing with less common, with like stubs or with cursive italics or things like that are just a little bit different. For some reason, I just really am drawn to that. So yeah, let's see. Oh my God, the case is so pretty. And I mean, like, I know it's not about the case, but it's all about the presentation, right? So look how pretty. No. Oh my God. It does come with a little cartridge. That's very sweet. I also hope it comes with a converter. I thought it did. So here you've got your little, I guess this is your warranty. It's so cute. Scan to activate your pen. Okay, cool. I will do that. I didn't realize I had to activate my pen. How fancy. Okay, so let's take her out and put this back inside. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. Look at that. That is such a pretty resin. Like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's different than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more red, but it's very much blue and gray, like grayish blue and like a brown. Okay, so we have to figure out what color we're putting in this, but first let's open it. Oh, it's got that really lovely cap that Estes have so that they don't dry out, which is awesome. And look at the nib. Just look at that nib. That is so beautiful. It's got a good weight to it too, like very nice weight to it. Definitely comes with a converter. That's a hefty converter too. I always forget like how nicely sized the Esterbrook converters are. And it fits really nicely. We've had some pens lately that have not had such a good fitting, so that's really nice. And again, just such a beautiful pen. Okay. Really love the gold finishes. Like it's so pretty. Now let's go ahead and let's look at the colors that I'm thinking of, because I've got a few, and now that I've seen the pen, I'm really leaning towards milk chocolate. Like really leaning towards milk chocolate. I'm gonna put away, like, I was thinking like Writer's Blood or Rouge Opera would be really nice, but I don't think I want to put a red in here. I definitely, or a burgundy, like I definitely want to do some kind of brown-ish. So yeah, I think now we're left with Purgatorio, Café des Îles, and milk chocolate. So let's just quickly, you know what? I think I might just swatch these really fast so that we can kind of see what we're working with here. So let's do that. Let's just get a good little swatch going here. Alrighty. It's weird because when you have like a little bit of ink, I'm always so careful with my samples. Like, I don't want to use too much, but I also got to know, you know, is this the one I'm going to want to put the pen in? Put in the pen. There's that one. And you know, I think because there's nothing in this pen right now, I think I'm just going to use this to test it. So let's see. Let's be rebels together. If this is rebelling, I'm seriously the most boring person you know. That's really pretty. I really like that with that resin. That is really, really nice. Okay, I'm gonna clean the pen off. I'm gonna cap this so I don't break it, because otherwise I will. Okay, let's do Café de Zile. I think what I like about Café de Zile is that I love it. It's really nice. It's really dry though. Like, it's a pretty dry ink. So I don't know about that one. Let's give it a whirl though. Do not come at me. I know they're relatively similar. But they're not. See how much drier that is? It's just so much drier. I don't know if it shows up on the video, but it is like way, way drier. So all right, I'm gonna clean this off one more time just to be sure. And if you've never done this with your fountain pen where you like dip it, it's actually really, really cool. I will sometimes do it just so that I can test a nib. Like the first time when I bought my Estie, like my Coffee Monster Co. one, I very much tested it that way and knew that I loved it for that reason. This is Cafe. And this is J. It is such a scratchier experience writing with this ink. That's really interesting. Really, really interesting. I can already tell I don't love this ink for this pen. Like, I can already tell. I actually, like, the more I'm looking at it, the more I'm like, I want it in this pen. And I think that's going to be one of my, like, February inks. So I think we're going to just omit Café de Zile. I'm going to let it dry first just to be sure. But yeah, well, that's not feeling like what I want. My Coffee Monster Co. pen is in a medium nib and it's really, really juicy. And so I could see myself wanting to use that one, a lot with this ink, because it would do well with like the drier ink. All right, now let's do Purgatorio. Because it's a relatively new to me ink, right? Like, I literally just swatched it for you guys. But I know that I love this shade of ink. I need to not put these back on so strong. Or maybe, I don't know. No, it just didn't have a good grip. It wasn't even on that strong. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see what Purgatorio looks like here. Yeah. And I know that this is not a brown. I know it's like a taupe, like a pinky taupe, but for some reason I kind of just wanted to see what I thought of that kind of color in this pen. And it might not work. It might be too like purpley, but we are gonna try it and see, because that's the only way you know. And I definitely feel like it has that. I almost kind of want to try like a light blue in it, but I don't know. It doesn't feel right. See, in the writing sample, it feels really like the perfect ink. For me, I do think it's between these two. Let's see. I think it could be milk chocolate or it could be Purgatorio. It could be either. I have a decision to make here. And as Café de Zeel dries, I feel more and more sure that it's not the one. Like, it's not. It's just not the one for me, for this pen. It's a beautiful ink. Like, it's actually one of my favorite brown inks, but it's definitely not going to be a thing. And I know I don't want to put a shimmer in it. Like, for some reason, I definitely don't. At the very least, I don't want to start it out with a shimmer. I'm okay going to a shimmer, but definitely don't want to, like, start there. Trying to think if there's another one that, trying to think if there's like another one that could be good here. You know, Snow Angel from Colorverse might be an interesting one, like down that same sort of Purgatorio line. Let's give this one a bit of a try. It's definitely going to be like a trial and error kind of a thing. Stay. I love it. I talked to it as if it's going to understand what I'm saying. It's like totally not. Ooh, you know, that could work. That's very much a like taupey, more brown than pink kind of taupe. Like I'm feeling that one. That one could be it. Hold the phone, guys. That one could be it. So I can even dip this in there. I can. Let's see. Very cool. I do like that one a lot. I like that one a lot for this pen, and I like the way that it writes. So something, because I'm not very familiar with a stub nib in and like just by itself. My only real experience with a stub type nib is in a custom grind I got from Kirk Spear, which is a love letter, which is obviously not like a traditional stub. And then I also have a pen from a Sailor pen that has a music nib on it, and that's more like a stub than anything else that I have. I think those are really the ones. So while we let these dry so that I can come back and make a decision with you guys, I think what I'm gonna do is I wanna like compare this pen to some of the other ones that I have for you in case you're like wondering. So obviously this is an Estie, and it's gonna be the same as my Coffee Monster Co. Estie, right? I'm pretty sure they're like the exact size. Yeah, they're literally 1-for-1s of each other. The only difference is that this one has the Esterbrook written here, but it doesn't have like the band. This one has like that separate kind of band. This one does not. The Coffee Monster Co. one also has like its own special nib. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's got one of the little characters that Helen draws for the Coffee Monsters Co. And then this is just a standard Esterbrook nib. So you're gonna have a gold plated, I believe, Esterbrook nib. And the good thing about that is that it's like completely interchangeable. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not accustomed to, I don't have like a regular stub. The closest thing I've got is my music nib. And actually looking at it, like they're not all that different. Like when you just like straight up look at them. Yeah, now that I'm like putting them side by side, I don't know how much you guys can see it. The music nib is like way broader. So this is gonna be like narrower than a music nib. So if you have a music nib, it will be different. I'll do a writing sample as soon as I figure out which one to put it in. But yeah, I am a huge fan of this. The resin is so cool. Like, I don't know, it looks like ice and Coke. Like if you've got like your Coca-Cola, you can see a little bit on the can. Like it's kind of similar, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just me. It was an opportunity to get another sip at least. Yeah, I love it. I found that Esterbrook's don't post very well. This one on the other hand does. This one actually posts really nicely. So what am I talking about? I don't know what I'm talking about. I clearly have no idea. So, okay. These are drying more, especially the writing is drying. So let's see. I love it with the milk chocolate. Not so much with the Café de Zeel. Sorry. Purgatorio is really nice, but it's like a little too pink, I think. I think we're going to skip that one. And then Snow Angel is amazing. So for me, it's between Snow Angel and Milk Chocolate. Decisions, 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 decisions. I don't think I can go wrong with either one. I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do milk chocolate. Milk chocolate's the one. I'm doing milk chocolate. So let's get milk chocolate in here, and let's write a little bit of a sample page here. So let me move this to the side because I do not want to make an enormous mess and spill this everywhere. Obviously, this can't be a forever pairing for me because I only have this little tiny vial, but it'll be a good initial pairing. Okie dokie. It's right there. I'm going to try to do this without knocking it over, and we're going to see how that works. See how it works. Okay, here we go. Perfect. That was actually a really good pull. Good job. Good job, Emma. You did a good job. We all need validation. And I still have quite a lot left. Cool. That's awesome. Okie dokie. Here we go. So we've got the pen fully inked. And let me actually, I think I'm going to flip the page here. I'll put this down as almost like a blotter paper because I can't find my blotter papers right now. And we'll just write over here. That's really cool. I really love the way this writes. Okay, yeah, this is awesome. I'm so excited. Oh wow, so pretty. This pairing is amazing. I'm very happy with it, and I can tell this is going to be a favorite pen. So yeah, if you are curious about the Esterbrook pen, I will leave a link to it down below. I have always enjoyed writing with my other Estie, and it's like a pen that I use at least every other day. So I can definitely recommend the pen. And I think if you've never tried a stub and you're curious, this is a really nice stub. It writes really smooth. It has gorgeous resin, just stunning. And if you're a Diet Coke fan or just a Coca-Cola fan, you really can't go wrong with it. So yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're gonna buy the pen, let me know. If you have an Estie and you wanna share your favorite Estie that you have, please share that down below as well. And if you too are a Diet Coke drinker, leave that in the comments because I'm always impressed with how many people just love a good Diet Coke. All right, everyone. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.